What's up, my legends? We're back. It's Scion, and we're taking a look at Diancecht or Diancecht. I don't really know how to say his name properly, so I do apologize for that. But I just wanted to show him like maxed out how he looks, know how he works, the different things he does, and well, one thing, and pretty much is Thank Me Peasants, which gives you self ailment resist of 60%, which is not that bad, but in the grand scheme of things is a little bit selfish. And I like the god assists that actually do multiple things, like help everybody in the group, or they do something so strong that you have to keep them there. Like some people give it like a really strong buff to the character that makes them really strong, but I'm not exactly sure about this one in the grand scheme of things compared to other things. Now, another thing I actually want to point out is when you look at his overall growth and his stats, it's not as high as Neja, who's exactly like him. You got her free the same way you get him free. Her stats overall are a little bit higher. Like her HP is way higher overall, and her strength and like everything else. Like it just seems like across the board her stats are just slightly higher than his. So I'm a little bit confused by that. And then on top of that, she has a child of a like HP regen, like her skill seems even more OP across the board than his is. It's just a little bit more selfish on his. So maybe that's why, because it's so selfish, because it's a higher percentage at 60%, that they decide to give him a little bit less on the stats. But at 80, if you look at him compared to like most people, you're gonna have your characters, like you see T, this is her, she's at 64 right now. She's a 4-star and they're 3 stars, but you see her baseline stats are significantly higher, and she gives strength and critical percent of 8%, so that makes her pretty strong. So I can't remove her, obviously. Same thing with Freya. I believe this Freya is a 3-star though, but her stats are along the same lines as his, but she's only 6. I don't remember if this is a 3 or 4-star. It might be a 4-star. I'm not remembering, but she's only at 68 right now, so her stats might be a little bit higher than his as it is right now. But the reason why she's here is because her magic. Now this is just, this is kind of selfish too, but it's 25% magic to Lefia, which is extremely strong. That's why she's there. Then you have this Hestia, which is the Paradise Mood one. Again, her stats, she's only at 64 right now with this one, and this is her stats. Her HP is not all that great, but her magic is at 383. And again, this is only a assist that's only at level 64. She can be bonded 4 more times, and her negating 15% strength on the foe, or multiple foes, not just one foe, that's just too strong. Then you have the beautiful Memoria Freese. Again, you see the stats on her. Again, she's only at 64. So you see the kind of a little bit of the issue here with him is like, who do you replace if you've been playing long enough? If you've been playing long enough, you have like these guys now. If you have not been playing long enough, here's the thing. I think he is an excellent unit for people who are new to the game, and you don't have any of these characters right now. He's an excellent unit, just like he's an 80. He has all comparable stats with some of these units right here, so that makes him a good use for an intro level or entry level person. But everybody else who's veteran, you probably should not be using Diancecht. Like there's no reason for you to be using him unless you want to have some type of resist build, and you want to throw him on ice for whatever reason and make sure that she doesn't get poisoned in PvP. But you can use other things to negate that as well. So it's up to you guys if you want to go in and actually do that. I think he's cool, and I had resources, so I figured, hey, why not? It's another character to put out there, and another one that we can bring in right here and just use it to farm Iris. Same way with Chloe and everything else. So why not? Why not let it fly out there? You see all of them down there, they're low because I kind of just don't even be bothered with them. All right, so one other thing that I'm gonna do is, let's just see how this goes. Do I have? Yeah, I have. enough. I did show you this before. I did B this because I just let it auto, and I'm probably gonna let it auto now. Just let them do their thing. You gonna load? There you go. I really don't have to baby them too much. They should be okay without me. Hopefully. Perhaps. I think they're gonna be okay without me. Alright, so in most sense, you should probably control this, but I kind of really don't have to. Alright, Photo, we need you to do your job. There you go. Leave Luffy alone. Looking really good. Photo is kind of weak right there. There you go, Photo. Yeesh. Wow, Photo saved her ass right there. This is getting funny. Like I said, I could. I want to see how much damage this did. Like nothing. I should have stopped her from doing that. Alright, get that heal off, Photo. You know what to do. It's always interesting watching this. She's gonna eventually kill somebody else, though. And I'm doing it a little bit the hard way because Luffy shouldn't be in here, but I don't want to swap her out for Kino. Because it seems like that she hangs in there a little bit longer than Kino. Here you go. Work it out, guys. It's not going to be in 9 turns, though. Oh, well, rip that. Alright, just kill her. Auto. Of course, like I said, if I decide to control it, then I probably wouldn't have lost that many people. But I just do it because it's funny to watch it. And yeah. Not so much of a type of a show off. And then on top of that, I don't really see any reason to go hardcore with this because I don't have her. If I had her, then, you know, it might be something. I'm going to try to get her, though. If I get her, then I might try to pay attention to this because I can just auto it and win. I think I might lose a few times, though, if I keep allowing them to do that. But is what it is. I just wanted to show you guys because I said I would last video. So there you go. But that's about it. That's all I got for you guys. As usual, I'm back to grinding. And I would strongly suggest, if you're not doing it, remember I showed you guys the sweet spot thing before. That it's in place for this now. I strongly suggest just going in and doing this gacha as much as possible. Because it gives you all these resources. You don't have to spam through. Like, this is giving you these big resources for your upgrades, plus the books, and then having a chance at the ticket. That's great. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Then you have a chance at getting these dungeon sandwiches, the book of knowledge, the single flower, for your CP level grinding and stuff like that. This gacha right here is grind. This is what you should be grinding for power. I ignore everything else unless you have to actually do that, because this will actually gain you power more over the long run than anything else right now. So you should definitely be paying attention to it more so than other stuff because it helps everything, like literally everything. So it's so beneficial that I can't stress that enough, that you should be just grinding as much as you can grind on that in between doing all your PvP matches. Definitely do your PvP matches. So catch you guys later. Be legendary, and I will see you soon.